It's Deena, my sister Deena,
Now,
and
here's
and
the problem.
Marshall.
Deena's down in Corpus Christi,
She is.
so we're gonna have her come in video. Even though there's other Corpus Christi people that made it here.
Hey, I see you.
Hold on, you gotta make sure he drags over so they can see.
Oh, come on, Sean. You Mick?
You can do it, Bueller. There he goes. Oh, look, and Marshall. Is that Marshall too?
That's Marshall. Marshall, you tagged along. You made it. Hey, now Marshall, are you wearing pants? Remember, I told you you don't need to wear pants
No, just
with the virtual. All right. Awesome, man. Awesome. I'm so excited. I don't know where to look. You're like in three different places.
I'll help, Joey, because
Help
you're
me.
like going around.
Yeah, where do I
the
go,
comic.
man?
Deena and Marshall, can you tell us what you do for a living?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm currently a firefighter. Been doing that for about 18 years now.
And then I'm a tax resolution specialist, so I help people in tax audits with the IRS and then also with the state entities.
But you're on the good side.
Right.
I'm on the good side.
Make
You're
sure you
helping
say that.
investors.
People save money, yes.
Well, very good. Well, I'm excited to have you. I feel bad for the last few years. I've been wanting to do a case study, but you guys are virtual. You've been helping Jody and Jillian. It's great to have you. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit about why you decided to join Lifestyles?
Okay, so back then I was flipping. That's a bad word, don't do it. And a lot of my friends were sharing David Fisher's posts. And I was like, who is this guy? So I signed up for the 2-day, and it was during COVID, so it was online. And I was so excited. I bought a house within like the next 3 weeks, and that's the one we're gonna be presenting on.
So unlike most people here on the radio, Dell or something, she found me through Facebook. So that's a secret technique too.
And you guys are really rock stars. A lot of folks in Central Texas wonder, can I do it elsewhere? Does this work anywhere in the country? You guys have proven it, because in Corpus Christi, you guys are my rock star students. You've done very, very well out there. So congratulations on that. Yeah.
And it's gotten a lot easier since we've had you as a mentor.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you.
so
I'm honored.
The first time we just sort of went and bought it, and now we're like, okay, Joey, does this work? Like, we're gonna buy another one in another 2 weeks. And I emailed Joey the information, and we talked about it, and he was like, yes, this is a good deal.
So you bought another one right afterwards, right? You didn't wait that long.
No, they keep rocking and rolling, and they're all like home runs, which is amazing. So why don't you tell us about this one?
So this one actually was kind of off of Facebook as well. So one of my friends had a property listed on the MLS, and it was originally listed for 109. And he was like, hey, I'll owner finance this for you at 90 if you'll buy it from me. So I was like, okay, I used to be his accountant. Well, then HEB had offered him a warehouse deal. And 2 weeks after we closed, he was like, hey, Deena, I need my money back. And I was like, wait a minute, you owner financed it. So we negotiated it down because I said, well, if I've got to refinance it, the bank's going to charge me again. Can you give me like 15 grand off? That way I don't have to come out of pocket. And he was like, you know what? That sounds fair. So we bought it for $75,000.
Cool. So now we know a little bit of numbers. Let's look at some before and afters.
Yeah. Well, what had to be done to this one? Looks pretty cosmetic. Any other major aspects of the rehab?
It was all cosmetic, and on this one, we rehabbed it actually after because we had a renter in it right away.
Okay. So you see how it's ugly on the left there? Who would have kept it that way as a rental? Does it look better on the right? Yeah, that's a cheap guy there, right? So you see what? One thing you're going to learn this weekend is I teach we're not slumlords. It's best product, best price, service by the best people. You'll be proud of what you own. Not only are you proud, you're going to make good money doing it because people want to live in it. Everyone deserves a nice place to live. Who agrees with that? And that's our concept here at Lifestyle. So it's big with us, okay?
That's good.
Yep.
Just a basic clean rehab. You kept probably the basic tile surround there.
Looks like it's all
Bathtub?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, actually, you know what? We redid the bathtub as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. You can eat Cheerios out of that bowl. There's some more pictures. You get the idea?
Yeah. Looks
Is
really
that
clean.
a ceiling fan missing all the blades?
Yes.
It wouldn't be a real house you buy. For some reason, there's always the blades missing. I never understood that. Okay.
And by rehabbing them, they make them really easy to rent. Like a lot of my friends that don't rehab stuff, they have a hard time, and all of our stuff, we rent it within like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and they're like, why do you do it? Because you learn how to do it the right way, So I love that. And look, if you eat fresh pies, they're made there, I guess. Okay.
You staged a little bit. I like
Here's
that.
what matters, though. Here's the numbers.
Yeah.
Here's for the new people. What's in it for me? Show me the bottom line. What kind of money can I make? Well, can you move maybe their picture top left, Sean? There you go. Perfect. So let's go through these numbers together. So if you're new, that number on the top left, that 162.5, that's what it's worth after the appraisal. It's all fixed up. You follow me? But remember, what did she say she bought it for? Well, it says 75, but you negotiate a little bit lower, but that's because you added in the closing costs probably or whatever, right? And it cost you 25 to fix it up, plus you had the closing costs. So what did I say it takes to buy a house? About what, 30 grand? She had to come up with how much, top rate?
9,950.
Yeah, why didn't you have the cents there? You're usually have 23 cents, no?
We rounded down or up. I don't know which one it was.
So if you remember my slide, I said it takes about 30K to buy a house, and every house makes between $200 to $600. Remember I said that? Well, what's this one making? It's right in the middle there, $383 a month. That's $4,500 a year. Well, they're making $4,500 a year off of 10 grand. That's a 46% return. That's like buying a CD in today's marketplace and making 46% return a year tax-free. Who'd like to do that? Why the hell are you all not jumping up and down like this is the most exciting damn thing since sliced bread? Am I right? There's a technical term in the industry. If you can make a 400% return, because not only are they making this cash flow like this, they put out 10 grand, but if they sold this tomorrow, they'd make $50,000.
We sold it.
Oh, you did so.
I brought the hut. Let me see. Can you see or no?
What return did they make? 485. Are you doing that in your 401k right now? Take that number. Take whatever amount you worked for 30 years. You saved up 100 grand, $500,000, don't matter because if you bought 10 houses, one apartment, it's the same thing, and you can get 400% return. There's a technical term in the industry if you make more than 100%. On the count of 3, I want to hear if you guys know it. 1, 2, 3. Who agrees? Pee in your pants exciting. That is a life-changing number. Okay?
Congratulations, guys. And that's not your only one, right? So we got a portfolio on the next slide.
We do, and we sold this one, so we actually, we're even under contract for another one right now.
So you didn't stop. You're still going.
Yeah, we're still going.
Still going. Right now, we're actually looking for a multiplex.
Okay, looking for a multifamily too.
100%.
Awesome, good. Even down in Corpus Christi,
Yep.
right?
Corpus is the best place. I saw somebody saying it wasn't, but it's a good place.
It is a good place. You guys know your market, and if you know your market, you're going to be doing. I know you guys will end up buying an apartment down there, and I'll probably have to put $500,000 in it, just to shut everybody out, right?
Sounds good.
Yeah. So, all right. So, but you didn't do this just once, right?
No.
Because it's like, did you ever get those Pringle chips in the round cylinder can? The sour cream and onion with cheddar cheese? Did you ever eat just one and put it back? Or did you eat the whole box every time? Who's with me? Because they ate the whole damn box. Here's all your deals, right?
Yeah.
So, bottom line, guys, that's what matters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties. They're making an extra 23 grand a year already, tax-free. Who'd be okay with that? But they also made how much in equity? Almost $300,000. Who agrees that's pretty cool, right?
And that doesn't include the principal pay down.
Yes. There's 5 ways to make money in real estate. So
I know,
principal
I
pay down.
always say that, but.
I know. But in case study night, we only cover 2 of the numbers. I know. But see, she's so proud. She wants to make sure she knows. No, it's even more than that, guys.
Yeah, and I know you've already sold a few. These are the ones that are active. You guys have been doing this for a little while, yeah.
So I want you to compare these returns you have with before lifestyles when you were doing the 401k and the IRA and the TSP. How'd you do in those markets?
Not so good.
So I want to ask you a question before we're going to open up the questions for other people and stuff like that and probably ask some other stuff. There's people for the first time watching from different states and stuff and all across America because we do this everywhere. Remember back when you went to the seminar first time, a little bit skeptical, is this real, whatever? What advice would you give for the brand new people watching today?
I would say just do it.
Okay.
I think that's the biggest thing. Like, it's okay if you make a mistake or two, or, you have the mentors to call. The biggest thing is to just take action.
Okay, so follow-up question. What's it like having a mentor? I mean, you had
Oh,
Joey.
it's great. Every time before I buy a property, I do the spreadsheet and then I call Joey. And then if I have questions, I'm constantly calling Joey. I'm like, Joey, I have a question.
And
And then he
that's
answers them.
that's
So
one of the
that's great.
biggest things. I love when members do that because you paid for the membership, use it. You understand? Every one of us sat in those chairs just like you. You don't get to go up on stage unless what? You've helped a lot of people yourself. You understand that? Hundreds and hundreds of transactions of people you do all the time
Oh,
with
yeah.
people.
And I find the members that ask the most questions are the most successful.
Absolutely,
So,
yeah.
and you guys are very successful. You're some of my rock stars. So,
Yeah.
congrats. Well, are there any questions from anyone in the crowd? Here, James.
Okay, you had mentioned that you were a tax preparer and you're a firefighter. So do you actually have those jobs, or y'all still actually have a job?
Yeah, this is enough to
We
retire
did.
them yet.
So
They're
I
still
had
working.
actually taken off for about 4 or 5 years because my mom was sick. But now I went back to work to pay off all the remaining non-real estate debt so that we can move into multifamily faster.
Because I just want to be real with you, James. 22 grand is not enough to replace their incomes yet. Wealth building is a series of what? Steps. But you double up a few more times, 40 grand a year, 80 grand a year, 160 grand a year, 200 grand a year. You decide when you retire.
Okay, well, then I would have a second part to that question.
Sure.
Okay.
Second part, James.
How much is enough?
How much is enough? According to my wife, $3 million a year is not enough.
Wow.
It's all relative. Do you know what's funny is, I'll let you answer this too in a second, but when I came into Lifestyles the first time, and you write down your goals when you meet with your mentor, do you know how much I want to make a year? 65 grand a year. I could be in a cardboard box with 4 computer screens and play video games all day, and I'm happy. But I'm married, so I have to buy more real estate. Who's with me? So she can go to Africa and Korea and all that. I'm just venting a little bit.
When is she getting back?
Another 30 days.
Another?
Because she's going to, from Korea to Hawaii. I'm going to teach a seminar in Hawaii. She's going to stay an extra week out
My
there.
goodness.
Then we're coming back.
Living the lifestyle. Love
Yes.
it. Well, good. Any other questions? Anybody?
Joe,
Do we have online?
Yes.
Online?
Yes.
on the house with the pictures that you showed, did they refinish the floors? They looked a different color.
Yes, so we ended up putting vinyl plank there.
Man, that's a good idea. I don't know who teaches that.
I wonder.
One more here in the room.
How long did you stay with that property? Did you do
So-
2 years?
It was we bought it in June of 2020 and we sold it May of 2023. And then our net profit after all the pay down and everything was 71,000.
Who'd be okay with that in 3 years? Give him a hand.
Heck yeah.
So now
Awesome.
Marshall was like, that's like 8 more properties.
There you go.
So now we're on the hunt again.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for
Thank
joining
you.
us. I wish you could have came in person, but that's okay. We'll see you maybe
Sorry.
next month. See? Okay.
Next month, we'll
All right.
be there.